Hey, how's it going? Here are 5 tips to shoot better car photos. The first tip is to shoot in soft light. So for example, you can shoot at golden hour or sunset. Another good time is sunrise. That will already make a huge difference. The reason is with harsh light you get really strong reflections on the paint and on the windows. And you get very harsh shadows. And on top of that, it's really hard to expose in harsh light, because you either have a way too bright picture if you expose for the car, or you have a way too dark picture if you expose for the light. So it's really not worth it. I would just wait for sunset. And with soft light, it's much easier to get a really good exposure, and the paint on the car is gonna look nice and smooth. And overall, you're just gonna get a much more balanced and well-lit picture. The second tip I can give you is to use a polarizer. A polarizer is a filter you screw onto your lens and will filter out the remaining reflections and glare on the paint and on the windows. So with the combination of shooting in soft light and using a polarizer, you should get super smooth and dope looking car pictures. The third tip is to try different angles. If you just shoot the car from the front and from eye level, it can look a bit boring. There's just much more potential if you use different angles. So what you will want to do is get creative with your angles. Go down to the floor, shoot from the floor, get high up, and that will just make your pictures much more interesting than just shooting from eye level. The fourth tip I can give you is to shoot with different focal lengths. Using different focal lengths will make your pictures look a lot different. For example, if you use a wider focal length, you will get a picture like this. This picture was taken at about 28 millimeters. And if you use a longer focal length, then you will get something like this. This picture was shot at about 100 millimeters. And you can even get really far and shoot like at 200 millimeters and you will get something like this. I personally like to shoot with a focal length between 85 millimeters and 200 millimeters. The last tip is to shoot rolling shots. A rolling shot is basically a picture of a car driving on the road. The good thing about rolling shots, it brings some movement into the pictures and it looks like the car is driving really fast. To get that kind of shot, you will need 2 cars and 2 other people. The first person is going to drive the car that you are shooting, and the second person is going to drive the car that you are shooting from. There are a lot of videos out there explaining in full detail what you will have to do to get good rolling shots. I hope those tips were helpful for you. If you liked the video, leave a like and follow for more videos, and see you next time.